Hey everybody, I am Jer and I want to tell my story about how I became addicted to coffee. This is going to be fun. Well, probably not. It might be even boring. I don't know, but I feel like everybody has a coffee addiction story, obviously, because we all drink coffee, all drink way too much, and we're all really addicted. Sorry, I'm covering my mouth with my cough. The coffee will speak for me. Actually, and I'm going to drink my coffee. Sometimes you'll see in my videos, I'll be like, just a second, I'm going to go ahead and take a but then I keep on talking. I'm like, I'm going to take a sip, but I'm just going to put it right here, so I'm just smelling it over and over again. But I will I'll be in the middle of talking, and I want coffee, but I want to talk more, so I just put the coffee like right here, and I don't ever get what I need. I never get to the coffee. I just smell it, and it's enough to keep me going. But yeah, so let me take a drink of my coffee. That's so good. So what got me addicted to coffee was I was probably 25, 26. Let's see, it would have been 2009. I don't know. I think 2000. Oh no. I don't know. 2009, 2010. So 7 years ago, which would have put me at like 26-ish. Because I'm 33 now. Anyway, so let's just say 2000. It doesn't matter. The coffee's taking over and making me lose my mind. 2010-ish, and I was probably 25, 26. And I had never drank coffee up to that point. My mom drank coffee, and I thought it stunk. And I just was like, well, it didn't stink. Actually, it always smelled good. I always thought coffee smelled good. I do remember that. I shouldn't say coffee stink because it didn't stink. But I remember tasting it, and that stunk. That was horrible. And I was like, ooh, it tastes like dirt water. Why are you drinking dirt water, Mom? It's disgusting. And she would always be like, you should try it. You should try my coffee. You should try my coffee. And I did try it, and I was always like, this tastes really seriously. It tastes like flavored dirt water. And not that I've ever had flavored, which is mud. Is that mud or just dirty water? I don't. Anyway, I never had like flavored dirt water. Never had dirt water, but that's what I would think dirt water would taste like. Would be like this coffee. Anyway, I was 25 and I had a friend. I'll say he was my ex-boyfriend who was coming into town, and he was flying in, and his flight was going to be delayed. He was supposed to come in one night at a really late hour. He wasn't going to actually make it, though, until the next morning. Well, I was already in the city in San Francisco where he was going to be arriving. And I was like, well, shit, I don't want to drive all the way back home because I lived further up in Northern California. And I was like, just only have to come back and drive back. And I don't want to get a hotel room just for this one night. So what I did was, I was like, I'll just go sit at Denny's. I thought about places that were open 24 hours at that time. And Denny's was the place I chose. So I went and sat at Denny's, and I ate, and then I finished, and I was like, I just want to sit here for a little bit. And so the waitress came over, and she's like, hi, how are you? And she's like, do you want your check? And I was like, yeah, but I'm going to sit here for a while if that's okay. And she's like, yeah. She's like, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah. I have somebody who's arriving, but their flight won't be in until tomorrow or until in the morning. And so I'm just kind of trying to pass time until then. She's like, well, that's fine. You can absolutely, nobody else is in here, so just sit around. And she was like, would you like some coffee? And I was like, well, I've never actually drink and like coffee. And she was like, it'll help you stay awake. And I was super tired. I had worked like a long shift. I'd been up like 24 hours at that point, or coming up on 24 hours at that point. And so I was like, and she was like, you need to try it. And she's like, if you don't like it, you don't have to pay for it. It'll be on me. I was like, okay, let's try it. And so she brought it over, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? And she was like, well, I put creamer and sugar in mine. And I was like, well, maybe that would make it taste better. I always had it just black. Actually, my mom had these International Delight? International Delight is a creamer I use. I don't think they were International Delights. Anyway, they were these like instant coffee things. These cans, they're like oval shaped, and yeah, she'd put a couple spoonfuls into a cup and make it her coffee. That's what she loved. And I'd never had anything added to it other than those instant coffee things. And so the Denny's chick was like, Denny's lady, sorry, that was kind of like not right. I shouldn't say chick, I'm so sorry. This lady at Denny's was like, convinced I'm going to drink this coffee. So I was like, yeah, bring me creamer and sugar, I guess. So she brought me creamer and sugar, and I was like, how much should I put in? She's like, well, I do 2 things of sugar and then like a little bit of creamer, and then I stir it. And I was like, okay. So I did that. I tried it, and I was like, this is heaven. Not only is it going to help me stay up, but this tastes really great. So I drank coffee for my first time at Denny's overnight, waiting for a friend to come in on the airport. That devil woman got me hooked on coffee from that point on. Like, she was super nice. She wasn't a devil woman. She was super nice, but evil, because I spent so much money and so much focus, I guess, on coffee drinking. Like, I am addicted. I have to have 1 or 2 cups a day, and I feel like that's like essential. I have to have 1 or 2 cups a day. And since then, like, I have probably 20 different coffee mugs. I have coffee that I get that is Dunkin' Donuts, caramel, however you pronounce it, caramel buns, I don't know. Anyway, that. And then anytime I see like some kind of special coffee, I like to try it. I want to try like different flavors of coffee from all over. So we recently went into a Marshall's, one of the clothing stores, and they had coffee there, and I was like, I want to try it. So I got coffee from Marshall's. So yeah, so I try all kinds of different coffee. Anytime the Starbucks come up with a new drink, I'm like, I gotta try it. And so I'm on top of that, trying that. Yeah, I am like addict, like 100%. And I feel like it's normal. Maybe it's not. If you're addicted to coffee, you should tell me about it in the comments. I would love to hear your coffee addiction story and when the first time you had coffee was. Maybe you're not addicted. Just tell me when the first time you had coffee was. If you have had like an amazing coffee drink, tell me about it. I'd love to hear about it. I had, from Walmart, I had some blueberry cobbler coffee that I drank and loved. It was like my favorite thing in the whole world. And then it started giving me headaches, and so I'm like, nope, I can't do it. I can't drink it anymore, so I stopped drinking it. Also, every time that I can find any kind of different International Delight creamer, any kind of special creamer, flavored creamer, I'm on top of getting it. Like for the holidays, they had raspberry white chocolate something or another, I don't know, but it's really good. So I was like, I tried that, but I also tried their what was it? Something mocha. I don't remember what it was, but some kind of mocha stuff, and the creamer was brown. It was so chocolatey, it was brown, and it just was disgusting. I ended up having to pour the whole thing out. A waste of $3. But oh, and then I really love the Almond Joy. I love like the coconut. So usually I have a flavored coffee, and then I add some kind of flavored creamer, sugar overload. That's probably what I'm really addicted to, is the sugar. Sugar overload, caffeine overload. It's so much, but that's my life. That's what I do. Coffee. So if you have coffee recommendations or drinks or coffee spots that you love, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. And let me know that you're just like me and that you're addicted just like me. I'd love that because it makes me feel more normal. Anyway, I wanted to make a video telling my story about how I became addicted to coffee, and I would love to hear your story. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Oh yeah, be sure to like and subscribe and all of that. And share the video with your friends if you know other coffee addicts, so that we can all be coffee addicts together. Yay! Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.